Should we really believe that the earth is 4.5 billion years old? Or should we believe that it's just thousands of years old? Today we're going to be unpacking this question and finding out what the truth really is. Here's what Richard Dawkins had to say about this issue.
Well, the 10,000 years is particularly egregious. I mean, that's just dopey. That's just plain daft. It's wrong by an immense margin. As we talked about earlier, the true age of the Earth is 4.5 billion years. So that the degree of error is just colossal.
Hi, this is Colton Robinson. Welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for the latest updates. Now I want to jump right into this and tell you why some people believe that the earth is 4.5 billion years old and why some people believe that the earth is just 6,000 years old. Now, where does the 4.5 billion number come from? Now this comes from a process called radiometric dating that started in the early 1900s. And it's where you take a rock and you split it and you look at the elements within it and the isotopes of those elements, and you can tell by how many of each isotope there are, how many of each element there are, and that will tell you how old that particular rock is. Something that is used very often is uranium to lead. So they'll look at a rock and say there's this many isotopes of uranium and this many isotopes of lead. And they believe that lead is produced by uranium as it decays. The problem with that is that no one has ever seen that happen. And no one can see that happen. Because this happens at uranium's half-life when it goes from being radioactive to non-radioactive. And that's when it becomes lead from uranium. That's what's theorized. The problem is there's two types of uranium that are used, uranium-238 and uranium-235. Well, uranium-238 has a half-life of 4.5 billion years, which means it takes 4.5 billion years for uranium to turn into lead. The other one that's used is uranium-235. It has a half-life of 700 million years. It takes 700 million years for uranium-235 to turn into lead. Obviously, no one has ever seen that happen. And we sure as heck haven't been studying these things long enough to ever see something like that happen. But it's theorized that uranium turns into lead even though no one's ever seen that happen. And it's also theorized how long it takes for that to happen. But because, again, no one's ever seen that happen, it's just a theory. But that is the same theory that is used by scientists today to say that the earth is 4.5 billion years old. And this is the way that it works. They'll cut into a rock, and let's say for good round numbers, there's 10 isotopes in there. If 5 of those isotopes on this side are uranium, and these 5 isotopes are lead, they say that that uranium is at its half-life. It's half of what it was, because there was 10 and now there's only 5 left. And if that's uranium-238, they would say that rock is 4.5 billion years old. That's how it's done. This is not, I think a lot of people think like they throw it into a machine and out pops a number. Oh, this is 750 million years old. No, it's not. They cut into a rock and they look how many isotopes there are, and that determines how old it is. I don't know about you, but that seems very unscientific to me. That seems like something a 4th grader could do. For me, faith is based on facts. And where do facts come from? But eyewitnesses. And the eyewitnesses, the people that wrote the Bible, say, they even give a genealogy of how long it took to get from Adam to Noah. And they give you the number of years. And then the number of years from Noah down to Jesus. And of course, from Jesus to us. And those add up to 6,000 years. That's why I believe that. I can't believe in radiometric dating because it takes too much faith. When a person like Richard Dawkins says that it's only religion that has faith, well, then that makes evolution a religion, because evolutionists have way more faith than any Christian ever would, because all the things that get them from a point of nothingness in the universe to us are based on theories. The theory of evolution, this theory of radiometric dating. None of it's ever based on fact, and it can't be because no one has ever seen it happen. There has never been an eyewitness to any of these things. And when it comes to radiometric dating, there has never been a subject, a rock of known age that has ever been correctly radioactively dated. Mount St. Helens blew up in the 1980s, huge volcano producing all kinds of brand new rocks. 30 years later, they did radiometric dating on it, and they got some dates that were over 3 million years old. A 30-year-old rock, they said, was 3 million years old. So that shows you the gigantic inconsistency and how you cannot believe in these things. Why would you take a system that can't date a known subject, a known age of a subject, and then use it on ages of unknown subjects? That makes no sense whatsoever. And so you can't believe in these types of things. You have to see things for the facts. And until science provides something with actual factual evidence and not theories, I just can't believe in it. I'm going to make another full-length video that's going to be put right here, and you can click on that and watch all of the evidence and how I outline it and the history of radiometric dating and all those things. If you want the truth, you have to seek it out. If you want lies, just keep following lies. But there's truth here, so click on that, and we'll see you guys later. God bless you.